the cross. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Oh, worthy, worthy, Lord. Worthy is Jesus. You deserve the praise. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Worthy is your name. You deserve the praise. You deserve worthy is it. Worthy, worthy, worthy is Jesus. Only you deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your worthy, worthy, worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. You deserve it, the praise. Oh, worthy is your name. Oh, you deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your name. Thank you, Lord. Say, worthy is your name. You deserve it. You deserve it, Lord. Lord, you deserve it. Oh, worthy is your name. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Oh, worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your name.
Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Finance Company Limited wishes to advise customers making mortgage payments over the counter that the tellers at all our offices will be open daily from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. To make payments online, book appointments, request letters, statements, documents, and access other services, please visit our online customer service center at ttmf-mortgages.com. TTMF, from here to home.
The deals are at East Side Plaza, located at number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain. It's a sale on everything at all stores. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Everything from food stuff, lunches, pottery, African wear, Christmas gift items, tailor services, hair salon services, and so much more. Everything meets everything. Head into Port of Spain and check out East Side Plaza at number 32 Charlotte Street.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. to listen to the live Temple of Restoration, Pastor Curlin and the team. The Temple of Restoration is located at number 12 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, opposite the Curep taxi stand. For more information, contact 488-4413 or 777-8691. The Temple of Restoration, where Jesus changes lives.
When your little one has his first friend, they share hugs, games, and germs as well. He needs to be strong. Protect them with Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Clem 1 Plus contains probiotics, vitamins, and minerals that contribute to maintain a healthy digestive and immune system, helping them to achieve 100% protection plus nutrition. Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Your love, their future. Clem 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute from 1 year onward.
Before, when I thought of Blue Band, only margarine and baking came to mind. But now, when I think of Blue Band, there's so much more. Like Blue Band's creamy mayonnaise and Blue Band's rich and yummy peanut butter. Put them all together and I'm spreading joy with tastier snacks, delicious baked goodies, healthy sandwich spreads, and more.
You too can spread the joy with Blue Band's family of products, available nationwide.
London, get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big man in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business. April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
If I had one wish, and Skinny Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th, it's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be
Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage Guard, Selector G, Survival #1, and DJ Winx. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £25 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trini British 447404-050703. And Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized, with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM. Pastor Hannah A. Prabhu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true you have batteries selling for $488?
Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I could buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arrowpita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 60 Tools.
Alright, thanks boss. Nah man. Granny, do you have $488 to lend me?
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
The This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Hey, Dynamic Crew alongside Iwer George presents Soca Come. Featuring the boss himself, Iwer George. Iwer George. The boss man of Soca.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss in the business, and I'm going to be in Grand Cinnamon on the 14th of April, Canada, forward the 6th. I comment
It's all going down the 14th of April at the Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, Toronto, 3895 McNichol Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, 9 p.m. till. Tickets are just $35. Get them now at ticketgateway.com. Hey, so you link up Dynamic Crew. It's all about Soca. Featuring Iwer George in concert.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The Titans of Democracy on the Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. A pleasant good morning going out to my entire family. Good morning to Miss Sharon Felix and her entire family, Mr. Dominic Romain and his entire family. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys on the inside right here with us. Let me also say pleasant good morning going out to my friends and family in Tobago. Hope you guys are doing great this morning. Also saying good morning going out to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. Yes. So, today is Wednesday, the 16th of March, 2022. Yes, and as I get ready to get into our online papers for today, just a gentle reminder that we are live on Facebook at the Street 909 FM's Facebook page, also on YouTube at Iwer TV, live broadcast on the Street 919 FM. Yes. So, just nice. So let's get into our digital dailies and see what is taking place. Why are you taking so long to move? It's gonna be okay. So, headlines in the Express. Check your facts. PM says he never denied he was the high-ranking official who met Police Service Commission chairman. That's correct. So, getting in on the inside. No devaluation plan, says Imbert. Government has no plans to devalue the Trinidad and Tobago currency, Finance Minister Colm Imbert said yesterday. Prime Minister will lose political favor, the People's Trust. The Top Cop fiasco will have a negative political fallout for Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. Rowley's credibility will be negatively impacted, and there will be, let me get in and see this. I don't know himself how to tell you who wrote that story. Where is it? Credibility will be negatively impacted, and there will be distrust from the population over his disclosure that he was the high-ranking official who provided information to former Police Service Commission Chairman Bliss C. Prasad about the former Police Commissioner Gary Griffith, according to political analyst Dr. Winford James and Mukesh Basdeo. Yeah, the two of you would say that. JP in Schoon case fails to show up in court again. The Justice of the Peace, JP, who signed off on a warrant for police officers to search the home of businessman Adrian Schoon, has again failed to show up in court. Mad Dog faces wounding, gun and ammo charges. Michael Mad Dog James was denied bail on Monday as he faced the court on 5 charges. Heritage oil rig toppled last week, says Munilal. Opposition MP Dr. Rudal Munilal said an oil rig weighing over 2,000 pounds fell on the compound of Heritage Petroleum Company Limited last Friday. Miss Trans TNT lashes out at Trinis, says death threats sent to her email. Trinidad and Tobago National Giselle Tivar Imam, who participated in the Miss Trans Star International pageant in Spain, took to the competition stage on Friday. Hold on. On Friday to lash out at Trinidadians for their lack of support. Excuse me. KFC adds $2 for condiments. Social media went abuzz yesterday as the fried chicken franchise KFC announced that its customers would have to pay $2 for condiment packages at the restaurant chain. UNC activist promises to join Ukraine's fight against Russia. Interview with the Prime Minister, no breakback property tax. So these are the stories that are currently making way in the Express as we head over to the Newsday. Prime Minister rubbishes meeting Bliss and President on Commissioner of Police. CSO, retail prices fell by 0.3% at the end of 2021. Ex-Pan Trinbago President Surratt laid to rest. Tobacco body discusses penalties for illicit trade. 7 appear in Scarborough Court on narcotics and robbery charges. The freighters, Naked, Dial Singh differ on immigration bill. Imbert, no devaluation of Trinidad and Tobago money coming. Labre man arrested stealing $1 million worth of TSTT cables. Hines, police have over 1,000 body cameras. 4 deaths, 242 new COVID-19 cases. Guyanese woman pleads guilty, gets suspended sentence for shoplifting. Gopi Schoon, Trinidad cement outside government's remit. Sinanan, PH taxi policy still before Attorney General. Couva duck thief, sheltering from rain, jailed. Gasparilla cop robbed of gun, boots, handcuffs at home. Taxi fares in West Tobago increased by $1. Dial Singh, police investigate vaccination fraud. Taxi drivers warn, fare hikes, protests if fuel subsidy removed. Well, make up all your mind. There's one or the other. They're always raising the price, no matter what happened, where it happened. Church celebrates National Award winners. Cortez Abdul Mohan. Prasad Bisessa, closure of refinery led to hike in gas prices. Man dies 2 weeks after being found tied up, beaten in Toko. Army Major wins discrimination claim in court. And these are the stories that are making way in the Newsday. So let's head over to the Guardian and see what's taking place there. Right. So headlines in the Guardian. PM fires back. Prime Minister slams Lala over online posts on Commissioner of Police merit lists. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has fired back at attorney Larry Lala over a video Lala posted on his Facebook page, which contained a clip from a news conference in which Dr. Rowley had denied having anything to do with the relationship between the President and the Police Service Commission. OSHA inspector probing diving tragedy resigns. One of the Occupational Safety and Health Agency OSHA inspectors involved in the probe of the LMCS divers tragedy has resigned. Zelensky center stage facing Congress pleading for help. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will address the U.S. Congress, the actor turned wartime leader's latest video speech as he uses the West's great legislative bodies as a global stage to orchestrate support against Russia's crushing invasion. 1,000 body cams now being distributed to cops, says Hines. AG accuses opposition of xenophobia. Divers, one talks on safety codes. No DNA testing yet, so elderly couple remains still at forensic center. Woman bonded for shoplifting at Pennywise. South man killed in Arima while waiting to sell car. Man found beaten on roadway in Toko dies. Fatal shooting in Canopia forces online classes for 2 schools. Taxi Drivers Association to Prime Minister. Marsh brakes on fuel subsidy cuts. Soldier takes army boss to court over medal issue. Roger tells government to back off. Stakeholders happy with reopening plans. Grenadian boat crew writes minister on beatings at sea. Market research expert. Extra fee for condiments at KFC, no surprise. So these are the stories that are making way in the Guardian, the Express, and the Newsday at this time. So what I will do is I'll open up the lines for just a bit as we await the lovely Miss Felix. So you can call me at 342-0081 and 466-5391. Give your morning greetings. Remember, guys, to keep it nice and short. Caller, good morning.
Morning. Children come, hear my call, demonstrate your faith in the Lord. Blessed Trinity, one God most high, we need salvation, salvation for eternal praise. Praise the Lord for Jesus. Come, children, sanctify. Morning, everybody trying to be good. Bruce, morning to Sharon, morning, girlfriend, good morning to everybody. Good morning to 1285 Parsley Street, good morning to Jenny, good morning. Umanoga, good morning. Jackie and Jackie, good morning. The people of Bonnet Gardens and Monco, good morning. Good morning to Ms. Faizabad. Good morning to everybody. To Bego, good morning. Good morning to everybody who I forget well. Hey, it's enough time to get up. Sour man, time to get up. Bataya, good morning. Love to everybody. Just remember, my mantra, give something to somebody and don't say nothing. Put a little love in it. Gone for now. Dominic?
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, and everybody else listening. You read a headline there with Dr. Oli losing merits or something for interfering with the committee, something. You know what it is? What it is, so he losing merits for that. So what he should have done, maybe he should have thief some money, send money out of the country, and do all them things, and then he would have been all right. So he must have got to start to do. I don't want it. Let me take back those words. Smash it up with the difference. I don't want him. I don't mean that literally, but to the person or persons who think he should lose merit because of his job that he's doing peacefully and in the right way. Maybe they think that don't do it like that. Thief the money, send it out of the country, and do all them wrong things that are here. Some people were doing all the time when they were in government. Okay? All right, bye.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing great this morning. How are you?
I too, I great.
Nice.
And I want to send wishes to everybody this morning to cover me in the blood of Jesus. You hear? I'll call Manu morning, Shak Lady, Mr. Napuna, Charan, Mommy Sauce, everybody the Titan morning, and have a blessed morning and stay safe. You hear? In the name of Jesus. Okay.
Yes, my dear.
Bye. Yeah. And Dominic, morning wherever you is. Okay. Bye-bye.
Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, Bruce. Dominic Sharon.
Morning.
And by extension, the Titans of Democracy. Morning, Trinbago. Shak Lady, Bobby Sauce, Jenny, our constituent group, Ontario. Manu, I heard you. And likewise, everybody. Even the abstaining opposition and all. Beautiful morning today. Lockdown as usual, my brother. Keep it safe.
Yeah, man, bless.
Yeah, King.
So you can call me up 342-0081-466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, Bruce, good morning.
Morning.
Bruce, I have an observation. Observations with Fali and they. When they give title to the Hindus to build the temple in Tobago, they give them title. But now I hear for the Tobagonians, they're having a draw, you understand, in order for them to get land. You understand what I mean? Tobagonians who born there, whose ancestors, you understand, own the land. Some of them, they don't have title for land. But in order to give them a piece of land, you're having a draw. You understand what I mean? For your people, you're having a draw, but for the other people, you give them the title without a draw. Farley, you're watching all you. Bruce, have a good day.
Yeah, man, take care. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Boss Wade.
Morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. How are you this morning?
I'm great after job. Well, I just called to say good morning to all of Trinidad and Tobago. Regardless of how they're trying to make it, we're living in a lovely island still. And blessed love to all. Hold on.
Hi, good morning, Bruce.
Morning, my brother. How are you this morning?
Well, I'm good. Yeah. The lady there?
No, not as yet.
All right, good. Well, morning to the lady. Morning, Miss Bino. Morning to Mora and Mano. And morning to the teacher, which is Sharon's teacher and husband. And I go on.
Yeah, man. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
And morning to Sharon and all of the Titans of Democracy and Dominic. Bruce, what is happening here now in our beautiful Twin Island? It is shocking because, well, okay, first of all, I am calling from Iwer system, right? It is shocking because now what the opposition party is doing, first time in history, I think it is ever happening in Trinbago. You see the campaigning 2 days a week, Sunday morning and Monday night. They are not campaigning for their people, you know that? They are campaigning really for the PNM supporters. And as Malcolm X, is either Malcolm X or Kwame Ture has said, when you have come, when you always hearing a lie, it becomes the truth, you know. Right? You know that?
Yeah.
It becomes the truth. So you see what they are doing, and that That is Analytica. So that is here to stay. So they are campaigning until 2025, and that is a tenor boost. That is a very technical movement of boost. Tenor boost. That's very technical, you know. That is deadly on a boost. Tenor boost. That is a deadly movement. Because you know why? Things they cannot say in Parliament. They're making sure they're getting into the. Again, I repeat, not to their supporters. It is to the PNM supporters. So every week, Bruce, PNM supporters had to stomach that. And as I say, after time, it becomes its fruit. And they know by 2025, they will conquer almost all of PNM supporters with that move. I know they're saying Rowley must go forward, but I know he will be going in 2025. Have a nice morning, my friend Bruce.
You too, my friend. Take care.
Yeah, love. Thank you.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Big Bruce, boy, morning.
Morning.
And I'm still morning to the lovely Sharon Felix, boy, Bruce, and morning to Miss Hogan, man. I hear everybody, mother tuna put on. Bruce, how we boy going, Dominic? I hope he checking up on his relative, you know what I mean? My mind and my heart run on him now. With the hospital situation. I hope that he checking up on him. I know Sharon, go advise him in the right way. You know what I mean? As I say, Dominic, brother, Rumi, if you listen to, make sure and go and check every day. But Trinidadians, we in business about nobody, It's a selfish culture here. But Bruce, I just want to say, I listen to Ansel Roche saying about the gas prices and if we had the refinery and stuff, and we lost any foreign exchange and stuff. I want Dominic to elaborate on that tomorrow. The government every month had to find hundreds of millions of US dollars in order to buy the crude, the 100,000+ barrels of oil every month. So it come like Brucey. We buying, we spending out, we making US, Bruce, but we spending more US to buy the product. So we still losing. So the refinery was still losing, and plus we losing $7 US on every head of barrel of oil. So you see them fellas are playing politics. Them fellas, them fellas vindictive, selfish, and that's all they're about. They want Kamala, they will get Kamala again. It's selfish and vindictive black man is brother. Thanks, white Bruce, brother.
Yeah, man, stay here. So guys, just hold for a second for me, okay? Yes, so welcome back. Sorry about the little pause there. So I continue to take your calls. Right? So Sharon will not be on this morning. Dominic will come in at 7 o'clock. Okay, so we'll continue to take your calls. You can call me at 342-0081 and 466-5391. So you can call me. The lines are open. Three 4200814665391. Yes, and those are the numbers to call. Caller, good morning.
Morning again, Bruce.
Hey, Manu.
Yeah, man. I want to ask Mr. Guy Gifford something. I remember Google in England interviewing Mr. Guy Gifford, asking him if he's interested in politics and stuff, and then him getting involved in politics. He said, no politics at all. Blah, 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 blah. And then, they'll enough and them asked him before yesterday. He said, yes, he's interested in politics, and he's going to take the Prime Minister area, blah, 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 kind of thing. But if he could change his mind from since Pastor Google asked him something said just the other day. So why can't the Prime Minister change his mind from wanting him to be Commissioner of Police to running his mouth, blah, 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 blah. Mr. Guy Gifford, you're not the greatest. You're not Cassius Clay. You're not even Claude Noel. Stay out of the politics. Go out in the sunset. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody wants to hear you. The only thing with you is your mouth. We don't want to hear. The Guy Gifford, get out. Are gone.
Caller, good
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Ciao, morning. Dominic coming. Dominic morning. Bruce, I want to remind Mr. Gary Gifford, in order for him to win that seat, he had to get the cockroaches and him to vote for him. The same cockroaches that was killing him. Them had to vote. So the same ones and them that what we saw, and I'm not making this up, so the thing is, we saw the police and them shoot down some guys with their hands in the air, and it went worldwide. On the top of that, Mr. Guy Gifford, could you tell us why the U.S. pulled the funding from SWAT? Mr. Guy Gifford, can you tell us how come records from the police, the department where you register for your guns, end up in a private citizen's house? These are some of the things that Mr. Gary Gifford has to answer. No? And this nonsense about the Prime Minister went and he intervened and interfered. Rubbish. So people that twist the truth and lie. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and as a matter of fact, I'll say, any Prime Minister who sits in the office of Prime Minister gets information that is serious about a police commissioner. He has a duty and an obligation to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and the country itself to pass that on to the relevant authorities by law for them to investigate the matter. It is not right for a Prime Minister to have information given to her personally and to hand it back to her AG. It is not right for a Prime Minister to get information on a works minister of wrongdoing and hand it back to him. This is not what we expect of a Prime Minister. So when people come in with this nonsense about the Prime Minister, that is that the Prime Minister owes me that as a citizen. He needs to read out corruption. If the Prime Minister has that information and sits on it, I am saying that he's aiding and abiding with wrongdoing. So he did the right thing. he also, as Gary Griffith also put in the mix that the Prime Minister ordered him to arrest the people and them in the Bayside Towers. Absolutely untruth. The Prime Minister, under the pressure from the citizens, people talking about, look, them keeping the party, the police and running in there because they think, but the party they had up on Dundonald Hill in People's Private Residence, the police run and deal with the people and them. So the Prime Minister made a comment. He said he expects that the police will apply the law across the board. It and who's here and living there. Gary Griffith is the one who take it out of context. If you search the records when the Prime Minister responded to that thing, they would never hear the Prime Minister tell the police commissioner go and arrest the people and them. Gary Griffith has been telling a lot of untruth. He's blabbing and not answering the serious question that people need to find out what we're doing about that same gun racketeering it had under his watch. And if you dig deeply, because I can only assume, I do not have the facts, but it's pointing to Gary Griffith. He could have never sat down in that chair and didn't know what was going on. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And at this time, we go to our break, so keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Well, these sexy girls are where you wind up right now. Wait now. What we do? Is that your money fall on the floor? What? Bend over, pick it up. Is that your wallet on the floor? Bend over, pick it up. Girl, just like an more. Bend over, pick it up into expensive activities. Bend over. You pick it over there. Find it. Find it. Find it. From the father. Find it. Find it. Find it. You take over there. Find it. Find it. Find it. Come back to it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Cause that song is the game. Right, you're creeping up to your brain. So if you don't see your property, you'll never see that. No. Wait. Is that Ravi song? Ravi song wants to be singing. You supposed to be singing. Let me sing it together. Yeah. Ready? Let's go sing. Hey, y'all, and the bump up. Hey, y'all, start back it up. Hey, y'all, never bump up. Hey, y'all, start back it up. And if you can't start back it up, what? You just can't even pick it up. 1, 2, 3. That's your only fall on the floor. Bend over, pick it up. That's your wallet on the floor. Bend over, pick it up. You know what? Just got nothing more. Bend over, pick it up. It's too expensive of city. Wait, it over so. Look it over there. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. You check over there. Find it. Find it. Find it. Come back to it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Yeah. We love you. Are you ready?
John chapter 8, verse 32 says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Tune in to the Street 91.9 FM every Tuesday from 6:30 to 7 p.m. for the program Walking in Truth with me, Pastor Gary Grant from Walking in the Spirit Ministries. Come, let's discuss how Christ Jesus can set you free. God bless you.
If your hands are anointed, and if your feet are anointed,
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Introducing the new and improved Digicel Plus Smart Home. Complete home control right from your phone. Enjoy amazing upgrades, new stylish design, and easier to install wireless cameras. Automatic home and away arming and disarming. One-touch home automations. Easily integrate with Google, Alexa, or Apple. And full-color night vision. Sign up now for 50% off installation and 20% off for 6 months. Get smart home now at digicelgroup.com. Digicel, better together.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife Nikki Garcia for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16 verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
Get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big band in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business. April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th. It's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.
Blinking bud. I'm the friend I'm stinking mud. Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage God, Selector G, Survival Number 1, and DJ Winks. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £25 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trini British 447404-050703. And Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn.
This is real comedy.
Dan, I want to know what I really doing here. What is I doing here? I'm not Shimano. No.
Major Issues, the tour.
With the Caribbean King of Comedy,
Major Hype.
Do you, Miss Mitzi Renita Brown, take? Yes, me take him. Me take him a long time.
On Saturday, March 26th.
Showtime, 8 p.m. sharp.
At Napa, Port of Spain. Tickets are $350 for a limited time only.
Get yours now at all Cache outlets.
Anton's Gold Rush, Castro's in Arima,
Larry's, Francis Plaza, Chaguanas.
Or online at islandytickets.com. Major Hype is on his way to Trinidad.
Well, I just found and give a little one trip.
For a comedy show like you've never experienced.
Backed by Ziggy Rankin and Order.
This is the release you need.
Get your tickets early. All COVID protocols are in place.
For more info, call 779-5755. Brought to you by Cache and Anton's Gold Rush.
Are you experiencing terror? Experiencing pain? Poor mood stress driving you insane. Free yourself from all this hell. Something in life yet to make you well. Dispel all the ills that your body stores and prevent yourself from producing more. Don't worry, nothing will trouble you. There's a fountain of life here to protect you. For info, call 620-9379 or 309-4697.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the street 919 FM.
Do you need a business consultation? Would you like to learn about investing? Maybe you were looking for investment opportunities. Well, Len Capital Certificates is the company you've been looking for. We're located at number 9 to 11 Fitch Street South, Woodbrook, and our contact number is 324-LEN. That's 324-LENN. Get in touch with us today and we can help you grow your business, make better financial decisions, and enable you to earn a passive income. Feel free to ask about our precious gem packages. But remember, at Len Capital Certificates, it's all about you.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845-349-5178 or 342-7303.
Shop at New City Mall and check out our premium selection of high-quality clothing and accessories for men and women. Save on all items with competitive prices and courteous service throughout the entire mall. New City Mall is located in the heart of Port of Spain with entrances at 3 Charlotte Street and number 41 Independence Square. We offer a variety of shirts, long and short sleeve, round and V-neck tops, vests, caps, hats, sunglasses, briefs, boxers, shorts, swim trunks, denim, jeans, long and 3/4, socks, sneakers, casual and athletic, shoes, dressy and fashionable, dresses, formal and casual, skirts, lingerie, undergarments, and a wide range of accessories. Come check us out as we also have clothing and accessories like Levi's, Clarks, Armani Exchange, Hollister, American Eagle, Ralph Lauren, Nike Air Force and Air Max, Puma, Adidas, Timberland, Academics, Aeropostale, Old Navy, Forever 21, Hanes, Dockers, Guess, Converse, and so much more. We have barbers, hairstylists, as well as weave and wigs on sale. All at New City Mall. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Sale, sale, sale. From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. Right here on the street, 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the street, 919 FM.
Alongside Iwer presents Soca Come. Featuring the boss himself, Iwer George. The boss man of Soca.
Yo,
This is Iwer George, the big boss in the business, and I'm going to be in Grand Cinnamon on the 14th of April, Canada, for the 6th. I come in guys.
It's all going down the 14th of April at the Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, Toronto, 3895 McNichol Avenue, Toronto, Ontario. 9 p.m. till. Tickets are just $35. Get them now at ticketgateway.com. Hey, so all you link up dynamic crew. It's all about soca, pop, featuring Iwer George in concert.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko, Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Tuesday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So let me say welcome back to each and every one. Welcome back. And let me say good morning to Mr. Dominic Romain, who has just joined me. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning, sir. Morning.
Hearing me loud and clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this morning was one of those mornings.
Yes. My alarm was set for 6:45. My gym time is 7.
Oh gosh, boy. What we gonna do?
Well, yeah.
So it is be when duty calls sometimes.
Correct. Well, I got a shift gym for tomorrow. Morning all. Morning to all of the loyal listeners of the Street 919 FM. Morning, Angie. Mr. and Mrs. Giuseppe, Mr. and Mrs. Regis, Maratuna Puna Mano. Everybody, morning. See here, buddy. Right. Well, I missed all your headlines.
Why?
So,
well, let me see if I could give you a brief. So, Mr. Embed said no devaluation plan.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They are saying that the Prime Minister will lose political favor and people's trust because of admitting that he was the high-ranking official. The JP.
Who's saying that? Who's saying that?
Just now, let me get it, because the person that wrote the story in the Express, that person and all is just right. So, this is according to political analysts Dr. Winford James and Mukesh Basdeo.
Right. Winford James finally decided to crawl out from under the rock that he's been hiding under since the election. You see, Winford James, who had plenty to say prior to the election, the last THA election, and all of a sudden, you hear nothing from he, nothing from Vanas. Is it that they were hoping that Farley and Watson would have given them position? They get nothing. They have nothing to say about the fact that the Deputy Chief Secretary is joyriding all over the world on taxpayers' money, and meanwhile, CPAP workers are still owed money from since December. Forestry workers in Tobago are still owed money from since December, and it is alleged that the Chief Secretary is installing a jacuzzi at the official residence while people are still waiting for their pay. And same went for James, who has nothing to say. Look, when for James needs to go crawl back under that rock. Yeah? And come out in 2026.
Oh gosh. Also, Miss Trans TNT lashes out at Trini, says death threats sent to her email. You know, there was a video circulating pertaining to that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And, you know, the stuff that hits me home, taxi drivers warn fare hikes and protests if fuel subsidy is removed. Now, Dominic, between, I say in 2019 to present, how many times have we heard about fare hikes? How many times has the taxi fare in so many different locations been increased? And as I honestly don't think that between, let's say, late 2019 to present, that much people got an increase in their salaries, right? So I don't know. You know when I hear about when they want to threaten and it had a next story. One of them saying something about telling the PM, where is it? Right. Taxi Drivers Association to PM, mash brakes and fuel subsidy cuts.
Right.
The fuel subsidy didn't seem to be helping only because you all keep increasing the fares. I remember we had an association which came up, I'm trying to remember which one, and said because of the fact that they are not operating at 100%, they will need to increase the prices because they have families to take care of too. They have to pay for the vehicles and all different types of things they said. So now that we are back to 100%, I am not hearing anybody saying we're going to decrease the fare. We're going to take it back down.
Which they have no intentions of doing.
Of course. So I listen to me. Stop coming out here and trying to tell people things that you know isn't true. You're going to raise the fare because you're not operating at 100%. Okay, no problem. All right, nobody make no big fuss about it. Fine, okay, no problem. So then we're expecting that now that you're back at 100%, that the fare will decrease. And you know very well that's not going to happen. I have plenty taxi driver friends, maxi taxi driver friends, and I tell them, Franco, man, better only just come out and say we want to increase the fare for something else. Don't tell me that, because when we go, you know, we wasn't going to be staying at that 50% and all of that.
Yeah.
So better you don't use that as an excuse to increase the fare. That ain't making no sense, because people will ask when we go back to 100%, what's going on with the fare?
Yeah.
So that in itself.
But the head of the Route 2 Maxi Association, which I think is the Red Band, said that they never increased the fare because of the reduction in the passenger quota. He said it had nothing to do with that, and that's the reason they're not gonna reduce the fare. But I mean, that was to have been expected. Because if you get to increase the fare and there's more money in your pocket, and then the circumstance or the situation which most people believe led to the fare increase, which others said, he said that wasn't the case. Okay, right. What are we going back for? We're going to give up money?
Well, let me tell you something. He used, as the old people used to say, he used his cabeza when he made that statement, because I think it was the south drivers, the north-south drivers, who said, y'all can call and correct me if it's not true, you can call and I stand to be corrected, that because of the not operating at 100%, right? And yes, Route 2 would have seen how people made an uproar about that. So they're not going to come and say the reason why we're raising the fares is because we're not operating at 100%. They're not going to do that. They're going to tell us that everything else. Look, a partner of mine tell me, say, if shipping was an issue for a while, right? And mobility, yes, was down for a bit because we were under lockdown and all the different things, right? When you go to get car parts, and I'm not saying where, we all know where I'm talking about. When you go to get car parts, what's the reason for the increase in the prices on the stock that you have probably had there since 2020?
Yeah.
What's the reason for the increase? You ain't bringing nothing didn't sell for a while, so this is stock that you had just there. That means there's a whole set of shipping that's going on, and everybody using this pandemic as the excuse and the lockdown as the excuse and this and that is the excuse for a whole set of nonsense. Let us be real. You're trying to make a quick buck because for a while you wasn't making no money, so you increase your prices.
Yeah.
Mean vex with you. But don't tell me no shipping is about no shipping, and we all know shipping is a pressure scene right now. Don't do me that.
Everybody trying to capitalize before the situation subsides, because as we see the COVID number going down, and well, with respect to the traveling public, more people are out now, so, but we've always raised the issue with respect to the maxi drivers, and they will take issue with it, that they don't pay taxes, they don't pay PAYE. And when you raise the issue, they will tell you, well, most of the time it's not the owners driving the maxi, they have somebody driving the maxi for them, and they had to get whoever driving the maxi had to get a portion of the money, and then the owner had to get a portion of the money. And okay, it's like you're running a business and you're paying salaries, right?
I would think so.
The banks could say, well, here what now? All the money we're making is not all ours because we had to pay the workers and a portion of the money, and no. You bought your maxi. Nobody tell you to go and give somebody the maxi to drive for you. Drive it yourself. But still, at the end of the day, when people want to do the simple mathematics and they work on all, some of them will tell you, well, it's only a certain time of the day, you're getting a full trip. But most of the day it's hard, and the maxi pack up for most of the day, and it's only in the morning from 6 to 8 or whatever it is, and then in the evening, how much trips you can make with the traffic. Oh, they will have every excuse under the sun to tell you, right, that, well, we're making enough money to have to pay tax here, but the people who traveling with you, remember, a lot of them are public servants who have not gotten a pay raise since 2013. But what they have to pay you to travel, that keeps going up.
That's right.
So,
a lot of people will get vexed. They wouldn't see it that way. A lot of people would be upset, They're not going to see it that way, but I could tell you.
The sad thing is, Bruce, that, people are knocking the government about, based on the Prime Minister's statements last week. The Prime Minister would have merely laid out the situation as it is, right? That because of the increase in oil prices, obviously the fuel that we're importing, price would go up, right? Because it means that the cost of the inputs for this refined fuel has gone up around the world, right? Not just in Trinidad, around the world. And therefore, obviously, it means that the size of the subsidy that the government will have to pay is going to go up. What do? Do we pass that on to the public, or do we absorb it? Absorbing it means less money to do other things that you all want us to do. Okay? Because you, the citizenry, are saying, look, we can't afford that. These higher prices. So let the state take the burden. Okay, the state taking the burden means less money to pave your roads. It means less money to provide certain social welfare grants and so on. It means less money to do a lot of things. Okay, but the same people who complaining and griping, oh, the government is doing this and the government, the road bad and this, that, and the other and the next. And then you have the leader of the opposition, the misleader of the opposition. Right? All over her Facebook page, she have about 3 or 4 different posts regarding the issue with the fuel subsidy and saying the Prime Minister proved her right when she said that because of the scandalous closure of the Point-of-Pear refinery is the reason why fuel prices are going up. And that we are an oil-producing nation. And that as an oil-producing nation, if we had the refinery, we would not be worrying about high prices. And I made the point. When Larry Hawaii increased the price of premium from $4 to $5.75, one shot, right? Say take the umbrella, pull your K-packs, no grease, and you open it. When he did that, and the refinery was up and running, and wouldn't we an oil-producing nation? Wouldn't we be producing more oil, more barrels per day then than we are now? So then, based on Mrs. Prasad-Bissessa's skewed logic, if you're saying that the only reason why the price is going up is because the refinery is closed, then why did your Minister of Finance increase the price of premium to such a high level, Mrs. Prasad-Bissessa? And even when the economists and so on were telling you, based on what the price of oil was eventually, that $5.75, whatever it is no longer, that it was actually a tax. Because at that particular price at which oil was, you were actually paying more than you should have been paying. They did nothing about it. It's just like with the maxi driver, the price don't increase, I leave it so. Okay? And how stupid logic, Bruce, that if the refinery was up and running, Bruce, the largest oil producer and gas producer in the world is the United States of America. And they have several oil refineries all over the US. And yet still, their prices are going up. So explain, make that maths for me now. We are seeing the return of Kamala Matix. But it's unfortunate when she knows that the members of the illiterate, the waterfront ilk, right? Those members of the barrel, or rather the tank of deplorables, who lack basic common sense, or who in the face of basic common sense would prefer to listen to the foolish rhetoric of the leaders of their party, if only because it's convenient for them to attack the government. And then they get vexed when you call them dunce. Right? You're seeing all over the world the price of fuel going up in countries where they have refineries. So explain that for me, Prasad-Bissessa. All you continue to do is to make your party look more dotish. But you continue with that dotish rhetoric that is because the refinery shut down. The refinery was importing 100,000 barrels of oil per day because the refinery has a refining capacity of about 140,000 barrels. And if it is that we are producing less than 100,000 barrels per day, much of which belongs to the independent companies like BP and EOG and all of these different companies, they're not selling their oil to Petrotrin. Their oil going outside where they could fetch a higher price. So the only oil that we would have had to refine would have been what Petrotrin was getting. And it was insufficient, so hence the reason they had to import. So 100,000 barrels of oil. So whatever the price of oil is today, 100 and whatever. And we would have had to be importing 100,000 barrels of oil at that particular price. What was going to happen? What? You know, and these are the people who want to come back in 2025, right? And this is the depths that you have to go to. But all you need to understand is only 309,000 people voted for you all. 309,000 people gullible enough to listen to that crap that you all keep spewing day after day after day. The rest of us, we have sense. So we know the nonsense all you're talking. And if that is what you are depending on, if that is the narrative that you plan to push to get people to support you, really? No wonder it is the only hope you all have of getting back into office is for the PNM to do some nonsense. It's for the PNM to mess up. But you cannot expect to win an election based on the merits of your party. They say, look, we are the better party because you're not. You all are just a bunch of liars according to Rafiksha in the Sunday article. That's all you do. Lie, twist the truth, misinform, and just hope that enough of your supporters continue to hold on to that foolishness. Waste of time. So now I see former commissioner, soon to be politician again, Gary Griffin. Right? I tell you, Bruce, yesterday I tell you the man, he can't, right.
Well, Dominic, as you say that, I remember a caller called this morning and was saying, like, Gary, forget it's the same cockroaches you need to get your votes.
There you go.
Oh, Lord. But just to say this concerning that whole Passat Vicessa closure of refinery led to a hike in gas price. Dominic, we were running that refinery at a loss. How long would that have been able to happen, to continue happening? Where would the country be today had that remained in that particular position?
Bruce, it wouldn't have. You see, even though you see it's convenient for the UNC to talk that talk now, right? But the fact of the matter is that was a specter, a real possibility that they were facing. And I've read on numerous occasions, and maybe I'll bring it back up one of these days, a presentation that then Minister of Energy, Kevin Ramnarine, made in the Senate, where he talked about it's time to, where he said, let's build up Petrotrin, not break it down. And in that presentation, Mr. Ramnarine would have referenced several refineries that would have closed within the previous 5 years around the world, right? And he made the point that Petrotrin was not immune to that. He spoke about the losses that Petrotrin had suffered for the previous 2 years, and he was making a case to say, look, if we don't find a way to turn the situation around at Petrotrin is likely to go the same way as these refineries. But you see, they forget that. Right? And they found no way to turn it around. All they did was kick the can down the road, and they realized, look, it was too close to an election for us to take a decision to restructure Petrotrin in the same way that this administration has done. So let's wait until after the election. If we win, we could do it early, and we have 5 years to try and take the licks for it and see how we could fix the problem in the 5 years. And unfortunately for them, they lost the election. But that is where they were heading. And if anybody read that, if you go and you look it up, Kevin Ramnarine, time to build up Petrotrin, not break it down, and you read his contribution in the Senate, you will see where he alluded to those things, and he kept talking about the possibility of Petrotrin, the refinery, having to shut down because of the losses that was being sustained. But they're so damn dishonest that they figure, anyway, they know that the members of their party intellectually lazy and wouldn't go and look. But there are those of us out there who do research, not research like my friend from New Jersey, but we do research, all right? So when I want to come and tell you foolishness, we will use your own words, Morning Central, to remind you all of what the situation is. Mr. Tabakita and Mr. Pinal, morning. That's what I've mentioned, guys. Yeah? I see Gary was making the wrongs on the circuit yesterday. He was up early, but I didn't have a TV station he in touch. And radio, he didn't come to this radio station. You know better than that. But he went to the station where they would encourage his foolishness and let him run him out as usual. The most influential name in talk radio. Okay, yeah. So, I told her yesterday, every time Gary opened his mouth, he shoot himself in the foot. Well, I think yesterday he shoot off his tie, so right now he up to the waist. If we do any more talking here.
Oh, good. I don't know about this. Watch me. So, who I was telling that to, boy? When he came on, right? Right. When he was selected, and he began working, I was like, okay, impressive. You know, he seems to be, the man for the job. He seems to have an idea as to what he's doing, and he's getting some results. So let's see how this goes. Good to know. Full support. My issue was, you see, when you started going after people who had their opinions of you on social media,
yeah,
that was my red flag. Because at the end of the day, everybody will have an opinion of you and what you do and how you do it, Dominic. Everybody. With us here on the radio station, there would be people that would be, yeah boy, Sharon and Dominic and them here, thing, and then people like, me don't like them now, them this and that and the other. It will have that. But we're not going to, every time somebody say, me don't like Titans, to go and waste time and energy behind. No. We may engage in a little conversation, and if we find that you're not worthy of the conversation, that'll be the end of it right there. But you set up yourself in such a way that from the time somebody say boo on social media, you come on. Come on, you have to tighten up that skin a little bit, man. Let people say what they have to say.
He can't.
And you do what you have to do. Watch me. Had he do what he have to do and lead our social media part of the thing out, but also he's still commissioner.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, it's not only that, because according to the Prime Minister, he was attacking not only the Prime Minister, he attacking the Minister of the then Minister of National Security, Stuart Young. Because, and I used to always say, Gary Griffith's biggest problem was that he was never able to separate Citizen Gary from Commissioner Gary.
True.
Right? If Citizen Gary wants to go on Facebook and, yeah, but you have to understand that as Commissioner of Police, you can't do that anymore. Citizen Gary need to take a rest. Citizen Gary need to sit down in a rocking chair in Fairview Drive in Mocha there and relax himself. Commissioner Griffith got to do what it is that he has to do. But you figure that you know all about policing. You are the greatest commissioner of police there ever was, right? And I said, the same thing that got him into office, his mouth, is the same thing that caused him to lose office. So you can't take criticism.
Yeah, boy.
And you're attacking everybody. You attack Stephen Williams, right? You coin a new phrase that if it is the people can't, well, vex it, but whatever it is, you went to Stephen Williams yourself, meaning I will just rock back and say nothing. I'm not going to talk to the media. I'm just going to sit down in my office all day and do nothing, right? When Stephen Williams come out and criticize you because of the whole issue of the issuance of firearm user license, you're going after Stephen Williams and say how kind of thing about he. You say how kind of thing about predecessors. I mean, come on, right? Behave yourself. But you're this big tanto because, hey, the criminals framed Gary. When they hear Gary name, all kind of memes come out on Facebook. Gary this and Gary that, you know, and when Gary reached the scene and all kind. So they massage your ego. Your ego was done inflated already, right? All them people, yeah, I support Gary and all kind of nonsense. So now you see some poll that said that you had 89% and kill you dead. So now you seeking to capitalize on that. So as I said, they laying the groundwork for an attempt at another people's partnership. So last night he was on this program with Philip Alexander. I didn't watch it. I really mean, you see, because the two of them, his ego is enough. I had to deal with his ego and Philip Alexander ego at the same time, same place. That's too much. That's ego overload. I could do it all. Yeah, but obviously, I'm certain Philip Alexander knows that notwithstanding the fact that he may have some support, his party definitely does not have enough support to win a general election. But let's say even win a seat. And so Gary is saying that he intends to contest Diego Martin West, right?
Which Diego Martin West? Which Diego Martin West?
Yeah.
Guy living? Boy, look, according to my father,
West of Gary Land.
According to my father and my grandfather, you better do good thing let people like you. Diego Martin, which West? Just so?
He said, I am going to teach Keith Rowley how to be Prime Minister.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
The same,
so he has
the same Gary Griffith who talk about call everybody cockroaches.
Yeah.
So okay, All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's going to teach Keith Rowley how to be Prime Minister. Well, all right, Gary. You couldn't teach Kamala how to be Prime Minister. They want to teach Keith Rowley how to be Prime Minister. Well, okay.
Who was the last person that tried to come down in Diego Martin West?
Marsha. Wasn't it Marsha? Marsha Walker?
Marsha Walker, that was for councillor? That was for councillor? That was for... No.
Marsha Walker went up against Dr. Rowley in the last election, and when they went, I can't remember if it when they went to file nomination papers, and she went to shake Dr. Rowley's hand and embrace her. Yeah, and he said, you had so many nastiest things to say about me. I want to shake hands with you. You're a hypocrite.
Damn straight.
Yes.
Because I know at one time she was trying to come round the council and she couldn't even make way going behind Dr. Rowley. They're good, yes.
So I suppose Philip is going to try his hand again. After how much time you get licks? Can't beat you 6-7 ways. Right? You don't have a place over your body that come and rest lash on your tail. You want to come back again? Well, continue. The Treasury could use the $5,000 deposit that you'll have to make. Yeah, if you want to contribute to the Treasury. So, but I don't know how they're going to work that out because, well, whatever the situation, because it's inevitable, Bruce. They're going to attempt another people's partnership. If Gary Griffith forms a party, yeah, none of them have the strength on their own, really, notwithstanding all that they want to say with the PNM and Popular. They're going to be depending heavily on the PDP to take the 2 Tobago seats. But once the PDP continues in the way that they're going now, that's not an issue.
Listen to me. The PDP don't have to continue, you know. Them oust, sign, seal, and the Tobago people don't play, you know. Don't tell me that I gain my crab and callaloo with a nice little chicken gravy on the side and some provision and stuff. And then when you come there, you bring something else to me and tell me that is why you tell me again. No. I will say this to them: how we vote is not how we party.
Right.
Be very, very careful.
But you still have some of those bros who too damn ashamed to admit that they were wrong, eh?
Boy, listen to me. I okay with that on them, you know. yeah. That small thing, Dominic, because let me tell you something, eh? I have seen in many of the elections that since I turned 18, and it have people that will say, yes, we don't want PNM thing, but when they vote, they come in and despair. Them feel like mad. I vote for my PNM, let them stay right there.
Yeah.
Dominic, let me tell you something. Let me be real. For the past 2 years, the Prime Minister has had to make some very unpopular decisions, but it was in the best interest of the country. And if you can't see that, because let me tell you something, it has some decisions I and although like big man thing, but what you want him to do is not like he had much of a choice. And the thing about it is if he hadn't made these decisions, there would have been another narrative. No, you'd really be saying, but they don't care about nobody but themselves. If Dr. Rowley was to say, we're going to see this pandemic thing, Mr. Dial Singh, you deal with that. I and my family going and lock up in we place. And when this thing subside, we go come back out. Well, you could vote him out after that. Do what you want. He could have said that. Mr. Dial Singh could have turned his back.
Right.
The ministers could have said to hell with we. Let we see about we family, let the country fend for themselves. Yes, we would not like most of the decisions that were made over the past 2 years, Dominic. Look how much people lose loved ones over the past 2 years. Come on, people. I mean, people is quick to ball, oh, you're singing for your supper. And singing for your supper, my foot. Look, everything is in front of your face. What you want to do?
Yeah.
Everything is in front of your face. So what we really, really want to do? Now the new thing, the government had to raise the gas. Gas raising all over the world. So we're not seeing that. We don't watch news on the outside and stuff like we're not doing that. Really?
They are, Bruce, but you just cannot admit that because the opposition really has nothing to go on to say we are the better option, because even their own supporters, some of them have criticized them for their handling of a number of issues. So like with this bill that in the parliament, there some immigration bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
That where I think some of the provisions of the bill will allow for nationals of other Caribbean countries, make it a little easier for them to come here, and it would widen the scope in terms of the different professions that will allow to come and work here. And the UNC has indicated they will not support that legislation, and their argument is that what the legislation would do is create a situation where we already have a shortage of jobs here for nationals of Trinidad and Tobago, and that you have nationals of these other countries who are going to come here to compete with citizens of this country for these scarce jobs.
We have a shortage of jobs here, Dominic.
Yeah.
And all these foreigners working in different places in Trinidad and Tobago. So how they getting jobs? Let me guess. They probably went into an establishment. Listen to me, I'm looking for a little work, you know. I could do so. I say, all right, no problem. You sure I could do so? All right, well, let me try it for 2 days and let me see how it's going on, and we go see what's going on. I see somebody put up on Facebook that non-nationals standing at the front of an establishment checking nationals coming in with verifying ID card and vaccination status. And this individual is given this video, doing this video, and seems to be upset about that. Now, mind you, you might call me and say, Bruce, what's going on? We're standing by the door here, and everybody that come in away to check the ID, to the vaccination card, and then let them in. And I might say, what kind of work is that you give me, boy?
Yeah.
Dominic, that way you want to give me to do, boy? I don't think I want to work on it, Dominic. Let us be real. But no, the next time I come into Dominic establishment, person watch me and say, ID, vaccination, and I vex. But that person making the letter $2 right there,
correct,
and organizing themselves. I don't know now, boy. I really don't know. I don't know.
You see, the thing is, Bruce, I mean, I have gone to some of these establishments, and where, in fact, there's a particular restaurant in Arima that I went to recently, and the hostess was Venezuelan. And yesterday I went to Massey stores in I think it was Trin City, and two of the security guards in Massey stores, well, they have what appear to be Jamaican accents. But the fact of the matter is, if Trinis don't want these jobs, these businesses have to seek out employees where they can.
That's right.
But you see, again, the short-sightedness of the United National Congress, because they figure that they're doing something good, and that Trinis will support that to say yes, because we have a better xenophobia in this country. So they say, they want to bring them foreigners and them here to vote apart. But that's what Naked and them saying, right? He's saying that a lot of the jobs, the specific jobs that are mentioned in the act, the people who perform those jobs mostly live on the East-West corridor. And so therefore, is it a case that the PNM looking to, because they realize that they're losing support on the East-West corridor, so they want to bring these people to vote apart to show up support on the East-West corridor, right? But when you argue that nonsense, and then they come to talk about, that foreigners will be coming here to take up skills jobs, but they seem to forget there are a lot of Trinis who are heading to Guyana, plenty of them, going to take work that belongs to the Guyanese. So should the Guyanese people adopt the same approach and say, hey, all them Trini coming here, and it's not just workers, you have a number of business owners who are gravitating to Guyana and setting up businesses in Guyana. You already have the complaint that you have too many Trinidadian businesses in Barbados. You have too many in Jamaica and other places. So, and now you see what's taking place in Guyana. So should the Guyanese people tell the government, look, all I need to stop all them Chinese from coming here, because they come in to take work that belongs to us. But then we know the Guyanese Attorney General is UNC. So anyway, yeah. After that wonderful support that was lent to his party when they had that imbroglio a couple years ago and where they went months without election results.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah? So, and UNC would have lent human support to them. Yeah? So, well, you see, they don't talk about them things, they don't think about them things.
Damn.
So when you are complaining about too many other CARICOM nationals coming here, just remember our nationals are heading to these other places as well. When in the wake of the hurricane in Dominica, you know, many Chinese went across there for work to rebuild Dominica. And some of them end up staying there. I have a client of mine who went across there for 6 months, and now I was talking to this brother with it, he told me, well, you know, so and so, yeah, you meet a girl over there and you have a child and thing now. I say, what? I say, all years the boy live in Trinidad, he can do that, he go to Dominica and do that? You're like, right?
Oh gosh, boy. I don't know.
It's at that way, it's that time. They know that they can't win an election on their own. So, within over the course of the next, I imagine, few months and a year or so, they're gonna start because, well, we have a local government election coming up, right? So, and I know the UNC is of the view or the belief that they have it in the bag because the government is unpopular. So therefore, there's some work to be done, and I'm hoping within the coming weeks I'm going to reach out to some of the PNM councillors and probably do some interviews with them. They hear what's going on in their districts, what are their plans, how are they treating with the issues, notwithstanding shortage of funds to deal with certain things. And, you know, so yeah, because I mean, we don't really hear from them, and it's not that they're not doing work. It's just perhaps the avenues and opportunities for them to highlight what it is that they're doing is limited. So if we could give them a space here to do that. So yeah, I know the councillor for Tumpuna, Brennan Patterson, he listens. So I'll be reaching out to him, and perhaps he can make arrangement with some of his colleagues from the Arima Borough Corporation so that we can facilitate them. But I know the next talk is that the Prime Minister, in the interview that he did, where I think the question was asked of him, again, and people keep asking this question about what is he going to do in 2025? Is he contesting? Is he not? The Prime Minister would have indicated 2020, just after winning the election, that he had thought long and hard about not contesting the 2020 election, because he's given a number of years service to the politics of Trinidad and Tobago, and he was ready to move on. But as he indicated, he would have brought in some younger folks who he felt he needed to continue to mentor and so on. And so therefore, we're looking at 2025, where the Prime Minister would have explained that as Prime Minister, in order for him to continue, so he needs to be the leader of the PNM, right? And therefore, I think the internal election is due this year. And so he will be contesting the post of political leader once more. So, which means that if it's every 4 years, then we're looking at the other internal would be in 2026, which is after the general election. So the argument is therefore what is going to happen then now. There are a lot of people, even within the People's National Movement, and let's not be naive, who don't like Dr. Rowley. We know that. I'm going to be disappointed if it is that he changes his mind in 2025. Notwithstanding the fact that, it's been stressed that there is no vacancy for leadership in the party at this time. But all who want to contest when that opportunity presents itself are free so to do. But there is nothing stopping Dr. Rowley from deciding in 2025, okay, I'm going to step down, as the case may be. And there is provision, I imagine, in the constitution of the party or so on to deal with that. Because when Eric Williams died in 1981, there was provision to allow for a replacement, right? But again, it's Dr. Rowley's choice.
Yeah.
So that's left up to him. Yeah, but of course the opposition is going to make an issue of that. Again, because they have nothing of substance to talk about. Talk about going to their own party now. Please. Really? And I realized David Naked, that clown, you went all the way to Dubai to cuss out the booth. The booth for the expo, right? Oh, yeah, this and that and rowdy this and rowdy that, shouting down the place and making a fool of yourself. But I saw a rather spirited presentation from the contingent that went to the expo last week, or whatever it is, this guy Iwer and then we had a representation with Chutney and all of these different things. You know, the clown had nothing to say about that.
Of course not.
And you were saying, oh, they could do this and they could do that. Naked. So you didn't see any newspaper clippings or any articles anywhere talking about all the things that happened at the Trinidad and Tobago booth. Naked. When you went there, you had nothing taking place. You're vexed. But things take place and you have nothing to say. Continue to show the world how much of a clown you really are. But then again, what we expect as the UNC circus is just mostly clowns. You lack talent. You don't even have any other profession really. It's just ringleader, right? And only cracking the whip and all your clowns coming out who dress up like looking like trying to look like tiger and trying to look like elephant. But that's it. It's just clowns. All here. Look.
Guys, we gotta go to the break. When we return, we're gonna open up the lines, take your calls. So keep it locked to the Street 909 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy with Mr. Dominic Romain and Bruce Wade. Keep it locked, guys. We'll be right back.
Swing down there, swing down there. Girl, I'm in. Now let this go. Now let this go. Yo, come jump up on me, girl, bring that body. Spread your sweet and Italian. Cause all you do, I'm a ballin'. What a feeling. Baby, I come to wine. Tears from my not there, have a good time. It's all I want you. Come give me honor. I say this believe. Boy, when I find it, girl, I'm not moving. How you proving? Stay with me, boy. Girl, I hope you're not a nut. Tell me right now, what she do? I wish you jump down there, then I jump down. I wish you swing down there, then I swing down. Now let this go, now let this go. I wish you jump down there, wish you swing down there. Now let this go, now let this go. Girl, I'm here when she night and girl, I'm here when she wind on. Girl, you rock on the line right. Now give it up 'cause she I wish she swing down there. Girl, I'm here when she now let this go. I now let you go too, you know. Come on.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Monday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every Wednesday evening from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, gogi, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health, performance, and disease. Listen to Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 9:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the Street 919 FM as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, 516-286-7079. 7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com.
London, get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big band in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, with Boss in the Business, April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Skinny Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th. It's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.
Baby, your friend blinking bad. All the friend them thinking mad.
Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage God, Selector G, Survival #1, and DJ Wince. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £25 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trini British 447404-050703. And Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn. Paying for too many entertainment subscriptions? Well, don't! A Digicel 30-day Prime $199 bundle is your one stop for premium entertainment. Save big with more gigs for the best premium content on the go. Watch more flicks and binge shows in Playgo with 1 month's free HBO 4-pack. Stream unlimited songs and playlists in D-Music and listen to your favorite podcasts on Go Loud. All your movies, music, sports, and more wherever you go. Just $199 for a 30-day Prime bundle. Upgrade today in my Digicel app or dial *323 $. Digicel, better together.
When your little one has his first friend, they share hugs, games, and germs as well. He needs to be strong. Protect them with Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Clem 1 Plus contains prebiotics, vitamins, and minerals that contribute to maintain a healthy digestive and immune system, helping them to achieve 100% protection plus nutrition. Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Your love, their future. Clem 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute from 1 year onward.
KFC. Shh. We told people to share their best secrets and we would share ours. Listen, I hate surprises, so my first dates are always on the beach.
Some secrets are too good to keep, like the secret recipe box with 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular fries for $30. Get yours now, only at KFC.
This is real comedy.
Dan, I want to know what you really doing here. What is I doing here? I'm not Shimano. No.
Major Issues, the tour.
With the Caribbean King of Comedy,
Major Hype.
Do you miss Mitzi Renita Brown take? Yes, me take him. Me take him a long time.
On Saturday, March 26th.
Showtime, 8 p.m. sharp.
At Napa, Port of Spain. Tickets are $350 for a limited time only.
Get yours now at all Cache outlets.
Anton's Gold Rush, Castro's in Arima,
Larry's, Francis Plaza, Chaguanas.
Or online at islandetickets.com. Major Hype is on his way to Trinidad.
But I just found and give a little one check.
For a comedy show like you've never experienced.
Backed by Ziggy Rankin and Order.
This is the release you need.
Get your tickets early. All COVID protocols are in place.
For more info, call 779-5755. Brought to you by Cache and Anton's Gold Rush.
Before, when I thought of Blue Band, only margarine and baking came to mind. But now, when I think of Blue Band, there's so much more. Like Blue Band's creamy mayonnaise and Blue Band's rich and yummy peanut butter. Put them all together and I'm spreading joy with tastier snacks, delicious baked goodies, healthy sandwich spreads, and more.
You too can spread the joy with Blue Band's family of products, available nationwide.
Conscious talk, where we are at and where we are going. We cannot redo injustice, but we can move on and achieve in anticipation if there may be changes to what we have been wronged about. It's Conscious Talk.
from the ghetto.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. Right here on the street, 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the street, 919 FM.
Good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488?
Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I could buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 63 Tools.
Alright, thanks boss. Nah man. Granny,
do you have $488 to lend, man?
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM.
The deals are at East Side Plaza, located at number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain. It's a sale on everything at all stores. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Everything from food stuff, lunches, pottery, African wear, Christmas gift items, tailor services, hair salon services, and so much more. Everything means everything. Head into Port of Spain and check out East Side Plaza at number 32 Charlotte Street.
Julia, how our daughter bright so?
What you mean?
Kelly's so young and already talking about when she gets her first job, taking out a mortgage with TTMF at 2%.
She knows about 2%?
Yes, 2% with no down payment as a first-time homeowner and the lowest rate on the market. We would not have to dip into our savings to set her up. Where she get all these brains from?
Her mother, of course.
TTMF, from here to home.
Hey, Dynamic Crew alongside Iwer George presents Soca Come. Featuring the boss himself, Iwer George. Iwer George. The boss man of Soca.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss in the business, and I'm going to be in Grand Cinnamon on the 14th of April, Canada, for the 6th at Coventry.
It's all going down the 14th of April at the Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, Toronto, 3895 McNichol Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, 9 p.m. till. Tickets are just $35. Get them now at ticketgateway.com. Hey, so all you link up Dynamic Crew. It's all about Soca Come. Featuring Iwer George in concert.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The
Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Tuesday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of March 15th, 2022 stands at new positive cases 242, total active cases 12,752, total recovered patients 116,951, total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present 133,393. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of quick information for you. Yes. So take a hike up to Mount Millions. The Lotto Plus jackpot has rolled to an estimated $2.7 million. Venture across a new terrain in your brand new 4x4. Watch the sunset from your fancy hillside villa or even start your own business. Follow the trail to happiness with a breathtaking payout of $2.7 million. One person won $50,000 in the last draw. Match 5 numbers and you can too. Explore a paradise of riches. Get your tickets for today's $2.7 million Lotto Plus jackpot draw. And remember, winners always play Lotto Plus. There's something for everyone at Lowlands Mall Tobago, where you and your entire family can enjoy safe and superior shopping experience. All of your favorite stores and service outlets are open and ready for your visit. Plus, don't forget the delicious choices at the food court. All COVID-19 protocols continue to be in place for the safety of all visitors to the mall. And remember, no mask, no entry. Visit Tobago's #1 family destination today. Lowlands Mall Tobago, with comfortable air-conditioned shopping and lots of secure parking. Tell your friends and family, Lowlands Mall Tobago is open and ready for your visit. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand available. Don't forget Power Master, Optima, Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And it's all at Johnny Q, number 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall Tobago off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools. And at Value Optical, you can see everyday savings at all 14 locations. Whether you're 8 or 80, our experts deliver eye care solutions for all your vision needs. At Value Optical, you also get the fastest delivery of your new specs, so you don't have to wait to see in style. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes. The day can only get better with a Guinness. Working from home, reward yourself with some refreshment. Enjoying the evening breeze on the veranda, complement your chill session with a revitalizing sip. It's safe to say that a Guinness is always the perfect addition. Any time is Guinness time. Shop now at New City Mall and check out our premium selection of high-quality clothing and accessories for men and women. Save on all items with competitive prices and courteous service throughout the entire mall. New City Mall is located in the heart of Port of Spain with entrances on 3 Charlotte Street and 41 Independence Square. New City Mall. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Our opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends for the Way, the Truth, the Life radio program, Radio Ministry, a Church of Life ministry live on the street, 919 FM every Sunday from 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m. For further information, you can contact 686-3845, 349-5178, or 342-7303. And join Dr. Livette right here on the street, 909 FM every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of health and wellness in a program that's sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the street, 909 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live. For more information, you can call 638-9437. And the deals are at Eastside Plaza, located at 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain. It's a sale on everything at all stores at Eastside Plaza. And everything means everything. Head into Port of Spain and check out Eastside Plaza, number 32 Charlotte Street. Our opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you can tune into the street 909 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life. The health store being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Muhammad. For more information, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp us at 309-4697 or 620-9379. And Dynamic Crew alongside Iwer George presents Soca Comeback in Canada. Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, 3895 McNaull Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, featuring the boss himself, Iwer George, the boss of Soca, and it happens on the 14th of April 2022 from 9 p.m. till. Tickets cost $35 Canadian, and they are available at ticketgateway.com. For more information, you can call Bad Lad at 674-823-8757 or Ali at 416-906-8809 and Doc at 647-891-2970 or contact info@grandcinnamon.com. So let's link up the Dynamic Crew. It's all about Soca Comeback featuring Iwer George in concert. The Caribbean King of Comedy Major Hype is coming to Napa on Saturday, March 26 for one show only, Major Issues featuring Major Hype. A comedy show like never before. Start time 8 p.m. sharp. Major Hype is on his way to Trinidad, backed by Ziggy Ranking and Order. Tickets are $350 for a limited time only. Get yours now at all Cache outlets, Anton's Gold Rush, Castro's Arima, Larry's, Francis Plaza in Chaguanas, or online at www.islandtickets.com. Get your tickets now. For more information, you can call 779-5755. All COVID-19 protocols will be in place, and this is sponsored by Cache and Anton's Gold Rush. Trini British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big man in the business, Iwer George and Skinny Fabulous. Music by DTTP, Double Trouble Twin Production, Rigo Suave, The Stage God, Selector G, Survival Number 1, and DJ Wince. Gates open at 8 p.m. Tickets are available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £35 from March 6. For more information, you can call Alison at 447588 376951, Trini British at 447404 050703, and Brother J at 447508 862718. Remember, it's happening Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn. Yes, so guys, welcome back. So that was some information there for you.
I was a jet setter, right?
Well, I know watching the dates and the places.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's perform and move, no long talk time, no. Perform and move.
From one plane to another.
Yeah.
Good morning to Teresa Conliffe. I see Teresa is back in Canada.
Yes.
But she was not too pleased with the welcome gift that she got. Snow. Yes.
Oh gosh.
From sunshine to cold weather. Very good. That's how it goes someday. So I just want to touch on one thing quickly before you Maggie. With respect to the so-called quote-unquote admission by the Prime Minister that he was the high-ranking official that would have spoken to or would have had some interaction with the former chair of the Police Service Commission, Lucy Prasad. I know they're saying that the Prime Minister lied and whatever. And let me say good morning again to Mrs. Regis. So she would have sent me, well, there's a post by Keishan Haynes, and which is aptly titled "A Thread of Every Time Dr. Rowley pretty much told the country that he was the high-ranking government official without blatantly coming out and saying it." So he gives us a thread of a few occasions on the 16th of October in a media briefing, where he basically said, well, yeah, I talked to the president, I'm supposed to. And then again, it says in that briefing, he admitted that he wrote a year earlier with no confidence in the police commissioner. What he denied was that there was a meeting between himself, the Police Service Commission chairman, and the president. He saw the merit list. And at a public meeting in San Fernando on October 19, 3 days later, he responded to questions from the opposition leader. Basically, he said that talking isn't interfering. The president said what happened with the list, and if I have info, shouldn't I share it? He reiterated the point on November 10th in Parliament while winding up debate on the motion to approve the new Police Service Commission. But he said he will share info he may have with the commission. Note he references the high government official. So I guess at another time we could play that clip. And then most important, on December 13, he wrapped it all up in an interview with Kamal Georges, where Kamal says someone intercepted a member of the Police Service Commission. You said it was not you. The PM says, I did not see that. Which is why when Riatit asked him if it was him, he said, but I told you all that. Because he's been telling the public. And before you rush to call me a, well, this is Keishan here saying, before you rush to call me a PNM whatever, this is basic journalism. PM said, he said something, and you go back and you compare to what was said. Funny enough, if it's the front page in massive print on the Express, and they didn't even do the fact checking in any story, right? So typical Express, but at the end of the day, even the president, when she gave her release, in respect of that whole affair. She did allude to it, and she said, well, if it is that you have information, we're supposed to do with the information, sit down on it. Now, if it is that the Prime Minister had gotten information, which he, as head of the National Security Council, felt that it was information that the Police Service Commission ought to have in preparing the merit list, then he has a responsibility, because had he kept that information, and that information turned out to be incriminating against one or more of the nominees, it would have been a different story. But you know what I find interesting? Whatever information the Prime Minister said, and I've made this point before, and it's worth repeating, whatever information the Prime Minister would have given to Ms. Prasad, right, wasn't information that he got on his own. He didn't wake up one morning and put on a trench coat and a hat like Sherlock Holmes and grab the spyglass and go around the place looking in every nook and cranny. Let me see what I could get on this one and what I could get on that one. Right? He didn't do that. So it's information that would have come to him in his capacity as the head of the National Security Council. At no point in time have we heard who this information was about. Everybody assumed the information was about Gary, But last I checked, there were several nominees on that list. So who is to say that the information that Dr. Rowley gave to Bliss wasn't about any of the other nominees? But you see, there's so like Couture and Bacchanal, right? Yes. Everybody think that Gary is it. So the information is Gary. It had to be about Gary. Gary, did you see whatever information Dr. Rowley gave to Bliss? So can you confirm 150% that the information that would have resulted in the Police Service Commission saying, look, we need to redo this, or whatever it is, that it was about you? Were you the only nominee for commissioner, sir? So I had no others, right? Because as far as I know, there is still ongoing investigations into this whole issue of the issuance of police, the firearm user's license. Yeah. I think the PCA is still conducting their investigation and whoever else. That's right. And there was an article in the newspapers that came out not too long ago which clearly stated that there were several high-ranking officials, plural, not singular, plural, right, who were fingered in this whole thing that was taking place. So were any of these other high-ranking officials considered, or were they any of them nominees on that list? But you figure because Gary and I is a big ton too, it had to be me. No, sir. You have no information, but you want the investigation because you figure it's about you, and it's convenient for Naked and the rest of these clowns to come and talk that chat. But I said, well, you weren't the only nominee. But you feel it had to be you. So unless you could provide us proof to say whatever information was given to this was about you, and it wasn't about any of the other 3 or 4 or 5 nominees, you're on foolishness. And I continue to say, a clown by any other name is still a clown. So if you want to do like the lion of Oropuch, Munilal, call yourself a lion, but a clown in a lion's costume is still a clown, sir. Look, idiots, all of them. But all you want to run this country. Anyway, play fast and loose with all your vote. Wish you could go around.
Not my vote.
Yeah.
Not my vote. Not going through that, no? All looking for handout and quick fix. All they could do, all they could play fast and loose with all their vote. Not my vote.
Yeah, but if they don't take pattern, don't take lessons from what happened today. All the promises that were made. Well, the ex-gratia payment went from, don't worry, all you're getting that before Christmas. Now they tell all you, don't worry, all you're getting it before the end of the financial year, September. When September come, our next story all you're going to get. And it's only for those persons who are in the employ of the THR that whenever they decide to pay it. So all you get, all you throat bust between now and whenever they pay it. Nothing for you. Salt. Ex-gratia payment, nothing.
Right now, Tobago just sit down waiting patiently for that 4 years. Patiently. Everybody just waiting.
Bruce, that 4 years go that drag out.
No, Dominic, you'll be surprised. Nobody is saying nothing again. You realize that?
Yes.
The goodly lady that said all of a sudden now you're not taking her calls.
Bunny?
Yes, right? You're not taking the lady calls. Don't worry. Yeah. 4 years. Enjoy your 4 years now, man. Enjoy your 4 years.
Yes, and Olia, come on now, man. As one of the, I can't remember the guy's name, but as one of the secretaries has said, You all need to respect people's personal time, you know. What the hell? And if you guys only alone, only calling on people phone whole time. Well, I feel the secretaries don't go to church. They don't go out with their families. Right. Relax. When we feel to talk to all, we'll talk to all.
Right.
That's why we were singing a different tune when we were campaigning.
That's why we'll sit down here like little Jack Horner in the corner and wait patiently. And as you see election day reach, they go break the finger on that balize. Forces vote. Watch out, they go see Bacchanal.
All that is left for the PNM to do is to make sure.
Yeah, Ryan Thomas. Ryan Thomas, how will you hold on for the next 4 years too, brother? That 14-1 hurting? They're hurting. You go see hurt.
Hurting who?
You go see hurt.
Ask him to tell us one thing that has been done, one of the promises that has been kept within the last 3 months, 3 to 4 months.
No, he is one of the is okay people.
Oh.
Yeah, he's one of the is okay.
He's one of them who say, yeah, well, when it was announced the amount of money that was spent for the retreat, yeah, well, you had to spend money to make money.
Yes, he's one of them.
I didn't know that before. Yeah.
He and Jason D'Souza and them. Yeah, all the trolls, I don't know, the fake name on Facebook here. Watching all it. Don't worry, that man.
Ask Watson how that pizza, that 12.30 pizza tastes now. All the taxpayer money. The poor CPF workers and parachute workers in Tobago can't afford pizza because they win them the money since December. But Watson living it up in a room in Dubai, 1,000 US, not US, 1,000 plus TT a night. Yes, he all over Dubai doing lives. And meanwhile, all the clowns when he's supporting them. What again from them? Stupid. All you get extra payment yet? Call me when all you get. When all you get. Come on the live and take a picture and show us now.
Our Tobagonian brothers and sisters have a different way of thinking, you know. If they decide to give you a chance and they say, well, all right, let me give them a little chance and see what's going on, and they realize all they're going left. Don't worry. Only enjoy it. Enjoy it, no man, enjoy it. Granny said the longest rope have a end.
No, but Bruce, they lie, you know. The 14-1 really hurts it. It's who it hurted. Guys, I see you and Sharon play a clip last week of a guy who complaining. That 14-1 hurting he. Yeah. And who he vote for? The PDP. Yes, and it was him, Ryan. Yes.
Because you see,
everybody, Greg, Ryan.
Like I keep saying, everybody keep telling themselves that if something personal ain't come to them, I mean the PNM ain't doing nothing. Everybody wants something personal to come to them. And if that ain't come, Dominic, PNM ain't doing nothing and they ain't care about nobody. Well, we really seen who don't care about nobody.
Right.
We really seen who don't care about nobody. We really see who does break promise.
Yep.
A promise is a comfort to a fool. That's why I always tell people, I am promising you nothing. If I could do something, Dominic, I could do it.
Yes.
If I cannot do it, I tell you I cannot. And mind you, if I say I cannot do it, respect the fact that I tell you I cannot do it. Instead I tell you, well, all right, I go see, and I go see, and I go see. No. Let me see what could happen. I am not promising you anything because when they say, Bruce promised me that, no. That's not going to happen. Right? So I ain't gonna promise you nothing. Not even in relationship, Dominic. I ain't promising you nothing. Yeah, I ain't promising. I ain't going through that. Yeah, but you tell me, hey, no. Let me see how the thing go. Right? So don't worry, now, partner. All who gloating over all your 14-1, enjoy it, you know. You know what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Hug it up, squeeze it tight. Make sure you squeeze it tight every single day. Because in 4 years' time, when you come to the people, you can't come in front of nobody's house again to talk about you want no vote because you stop taking the calls. Right?
They'll remind you. Yeah.
And remember, I need my family time. Right? Or they can't be calling me so often. Don't call me at all. Right? Don't worry now, man. I tell you, only hug up that 14-1 now. Make sure and squeeze it tight. Hold on to it.
Yes.
Because it wouldn't be taken away, and it would be ripped away from you. Remember I say that. All only want to glow every day they come in. It's all kind of thing. Some of them starting their conversation, they themselves say morning, they're all in 14-1 and they're laughing. Right now, man. Laugh it up. Oh, good. Guys, so we open up the lines. You can call us 342-0081 and 466-5391. Give us a shout. See who's out there. Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning Bruce, morning Dominic.
Hey, morning.
Morning to our listeners. Nice dialogue, very, very nice dialogue. And thanks guys, because it's not always that we need to call in, but we need to listen to you all as to what is going on. Clearly, I always have the greatest of respect for Tobagonians. I still do, but I think this is one big mistake that they made. And boasting about 14-1, while you're not getting in returns what you voted for, and even your first 3 months, something is wrong with, you all were warned. I keep telling them that, listen, you're seeing all of the UNC attributes in the operations of the PDP. And now it's a whole idea that come into office, because the UNC did that, come into office and say PNM that's no money. That is to tell you the ex-gratia can't come now. But somebody going to Dubai with that, you have to get US spending money. Almost, listen, let me want to go into it, because again, education is one of the things I always tell people that literacy rate here, I used to tell people it's high, low. But Dominic, I like how you all expanded on the whole question of the Commissioner of Police and the enthusiasm by those people. Everybody now is a legal expert. And Dr. Rowley playing with them to know that, Dominic, I could meet with the President. I could meet with the head of the Public Police Service Commission. I could meet with them, What's the dialogue all about? But I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago this morning, because I'm sorry to call Trinis and Tobagonians that we're not smart. We just want to run on a train and then know exactly where it's going. So the Prime Minister came on and said, I'm a high official. And you raise a point, Bruce and Dominic, in relation to if it is that the Commissioner of Police, as the Prime Minister, as the head of the National Security Council, he will be exposed. The Prime Minister tired tell them that. There are things he would know that need to be investigated. So people feel that when you lock in a man, because you have them trained so, when you lock a man into an office, he is there for life. And you feel that if you're serving 3 years, that 3 years, he has to serve out that. But if the Prime Minister has concerns, the Prime Minister can't bring it to the attention of anybody. Just leave it because Guy Griffith is independent. Guy Griffith is one of the most disrespectful independent persons that I get to know, because he started off good and then started to disrespect people. And then in the ingredient of the operation, if the Prime Minister seeing things that he's uncomfortable with as a leader, then who should he tell, Bruce and Dominic? Who should he tell? But I leave them right after that with Gary Griffith running about, speaking about a meeting he had with the Prime Minister, a man who just kiss and tell, how are you doing, and said that the Prime Minister put this in that account. That is the person you want close to you. After people did the background information and put you in office, and because the same conversation Dr. Rowley had to put you in office is somewhat of a downside when he said, listen, I'm uncomfortable with this man. That man, you must be uncomfortable. I have no respect again for Gary Griffith, because I was one of his biggest supporters. Let me not take too long. Let me touch on the whole question of the current state of affairs in Trinidad and Tobago, where people believe, I said yesterday, property tax will affect poor people. And I keep telling Trinidad, and if you don't own a property as a poor man, how are you paying taxes? We have to be so calmly telling only to destroy the poor man. I don't know that there are thousands of companies and residents out there that if they say, listen, don't affect the poor man even so, but I want to pay my property tax. And it's among these of millions of dollars. You can get a better taxi stand. You can get a better way to organize yourself. Trinidad and Tobago have to in different areas, have to put a taxi stand for a taxi driver. He's paying his money, but he is paying nothing towards GDP. Reduce the fuel subsidy for him to work his taxi and carry home money without any contribution. When we tell them that, hey, if we have the revenue authority, we encapsulate everybody and we could deal with it from that perspective. We don't want that. I am saying to Dr. Rowley, leave them right there. And if your feet come, the person has the answer, or let's take the chance. We'll send them a nice program. Thanks a lot. I think that's all.
Thank you. 342-0081-466-5391. 91, those are the numbers to call. Guys, if you're trying to call via the WhatsApp, it gets bounced off when the regular call comes in. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, is this a radio station?
Say again, I'm hardly hearing you.
Is this a radio station?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm calling from Tobago.
Welcome on the inside, my dear.
Yes, I'm not one of the persons that voted PDP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I would like to know what is happening. It's been 3 months since they're in office and they cannot get themselves together. Okay? Since last year, I'm a contracted worker, and since last year, my contract was ended. And all up to now, I cannot get my contract renewed. It's the first time that I'm waiting so long to get my contract renewed. What is going on in Tobago? Thank you.
Thank you. Dominic, you heard that, right?
Yes. Ryan, did you hear that? Jason, you heard that? Right? And you see, Bruce, this is the problem, right? I'll give you another example to add to what she said there. So on the board of the National Trust, we have a representative from Tobago. The last representative is a gentleman by the name of Louis Welland, who has been there for the longest while. And Louis is a repository of information when it comes to natural heritage, built heritage. He's made a significant contribution to the board. But he would have been appointed, I think, by PNM to represent the THA. So in response to the call by the Chief Secretary and the Deputy Chief Secretary and others in the PDP-controlled THA for persons who were appointed to boards by the PNM to submit their resignation, and it's up to the Chief Secretary to decide if he's going to accept or not. So in that tradition, Louis would have submitted his resignation and it was accepted. We're still waiting for them to send us a replacement.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is an experienced individual. Caller, good morning.
Uncle Bruce, good morning. How are you doing, man?
Hi there, cool. Morning.
Right, Uncle Dominic. Thank you for filling in for Auntie Sharon. Morning. Yeah, Tobago people are standing from the United States. That is what we go to call. All 15 constituencies belong to the union. That's what I just say. Because Mr. Shelburne won his seat and he had to draw his vote. It wasn't very many votes. So all 15 belong to them. And the leader of the party seemed to buy an vote saying that we have special animals here, which is organic and all sorts of things. Even know the distance of Tobago. You know, about 116 square miles from 300. Understand? And this is the man that you all go and put there. So why you worry? Then come back from Dubai, you put everything in place. So you're going to get a contract. It's only that it will be late when you need to have it. Because PNM used to do anything. PNM was corrupted. And they didn't do anything for 21 years. Mr. Griffith, leave the Prime Minister alone. Form your party and go to the same people who apply cockroaches and see they're going to vote here. Tobago will guarantee that you will lose the deposit so badly. Lose it so badly because you will just get a couple votes. So go right ahead. Because you say that Dr. Rollins has never come see. Look how long Dr. Rollins politics. I've been going all over the world and whatever. We never come see. He can be against the commissioner police. So Dr. Rollins would have been the person who signed off for you to be the commissioner police. But never see come see and tell us this. That is like a boy thing. That is like a boy who's playing hopscotch and rumbles with yours in school. And when he can't get in the game, he starts to cry and cry and cry. Like a little sissy. Come on. Mr. Roger, you wake up. Stop lying to the people about petrol and this and that. You could even pay $500 US, $500 million US to buy the refinery. And they're talking foolishly all the time. Everything the Prime Minister said, you all jump on. You are doing our own. And you must go right. Talking, telling the people lies. Because you are saying that is government, you are going to get nothing for it. Dr. Oli, let me tell you something. If you want to go back and defend yourself, you go back. If you don't want to go, come home and listen to me. Forget about them and the foolishness.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Morning. Dominic, well, I see a man try to call, but you're sweeping away. I don't know. But let me make 2 quick points. I heard somebody saying, I think it's the opposition leader, saying that they say 5 billion. Right? I don't know I know correct because I have realized since they send these so-called business and they reach the 15%, all of a sudden items has gone up 15% more. So they charge you the 15% VAT, but they also charge you the 15% VAT that the government didn't pay them. They're taking it from us. So now my VAT is actually 30% and not 15%. There, gentlemen. The state owes them 15, but they take 15 from me. That's one point. I have another point. I am from, my grandparents are from St. Vincent. I heard a man yesterday in the parliament. And this is something I grew up as a child. Go back where you come from. Go on your fig leaf and you go back on your fig leaf on your boat. If you listen to them yesterday in the parliament, technically I would have telling me again, But they go in the east-west corridor. The man I remember a man got shot in South sometime. A security guard at a jewelry store. You know he was a Spanish. Right? People will wake up. Dominic, I do some driving. I'll continue this conversation later. All you enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.
You too, man. Take care.
You too, sir.
Don't worry, no, man. Don't worry.
Bruce, I log in back in on my laptop. We had a temporary, just a short power outage there, but it's back now. So.
All right, cool.
Come on, knock my phone.
Caller, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Dominic. I need Dominic, I need your intellect and your wisdom. I heard Ansel Roche yesterday saying that when Trinidadians, Bruce, we will benefit from, we're not benefiting when the gas prices is low, and we're not benefiting when it is high. So the government is lying to the public. And he's saying because of the closure of the refinery, because they're not refining products like the oils and stuff, MP oils and stuff that they put into cars and selling out in the regional markets, that we are losing foreign exchange. But I can remember, Dominic, and that foreign exchange that we have been earning, we're losing it. But I can remember Mr. Imbert saying every month, the Minister of Finance has to find allocations of millions of US dollars in order to give the Petrotrin refinery to buy crude, 100,000+ barrels of oil. So if, and then to refine it to lost $7 US. So if I were to explain that to me, Dominic, what is selfish, egotistic, narcissistic labor leader is saying? If I'm making money from one part of my organization, but yet still I'm subsidizing it with allocation of money, that allocation of finances, that covering that I still losing on my profit margins while I'm making. What sense does it make? And that's what's going on with the refinery. The refinery, Bruce, even though and production was down, even though that you were selling products, Bruce and Dominic, you were losing because you had to go and borrow money and loans in order to keep the organization running with millions and millions of US. You see these fellas that are selfish. Let me tell you something. Let me take up prisoners again. You see these selfish Africans, egotistic narcissists, and these militants, these people. To me, as I say, it's all about their personal agenda because I can't get what I want. Let me mash up the whole house. So you want Mrs. DeCessa again. But what is going on in New York, in the States right now, Bruce and Dominic? People riding to work, Bruce. They're leaving their car homes and they're taking the train and the bus. Because the gas prices going to, oil prices going to the roof in Jamaica. They're using They using Barbados saying that Mia Motley, they come back with a Mia Motley, oh, she dropped gas and subsidizing and this and that. I don't know the real story behind that, because how long she will be able to sustain that for? And all I want to end and say, brother, you see, answer them fellas and them fellas is public enemies number one to the Afro community, brother. Them fellas and them is about self, and they don't mind destroying our whole house because they can't get what they want, but on the next breath, they want to talk black conscious thing. I'm glad for my upbringing. Them fellas can't fool me. It's all about a selfish, egotistic agenda. And them fellas is narcissists, just like Gary Griffith, brother. There are plenty people like that running around in Trinidad. Not only Gary, that Gary's a mouser, but there are plenty people I know like that. So Dominic, I would like you to elaborate on that for me. What is the point he's trying to make, Ansel Roger? Thank you.
But as he mentioned, Barbados and the drop in fuel prices, right, Bruce? And I came about, based on my reading, it had to do with, I don't know if they removed VAT or they reduced the rate of VAT on the fuel. So the price would have come down. Not by much. I think it was between 12 to 29 cents or something like that, based on the fuel. But and it's going to cost the government of Barbados $25 million US, I think. But on the flip side, what the government has done, I heard it on the news yesterday, that for businesses in Barbados that have, in the last 2 years, have earned $5 million or more in revenue, the government is going to charge them a one-time COVID tax of 15% of revenue. So if your company, earned $5 million, in addition to your normal taxes, your normal corporate tax, you have to pay a one-time COVID tax of 15%. So you made $5 million, $750,000 that you have to find to pay in addition to whatever is your normal tax liability. If the government do that here, you riot.
And weren't we rating her as better than Dr. Oli earlier this?
Yes.
Trying to remember now. Trying to recollect, so to say, you know.
Yeah.
So I could probably take another call before we go. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, morning. How you doing?
Not too bad at all. Good morning, Dominic.
Morning, Brian.
I'll tell you something, People talking about Petrotrin and all kind of things. Petrotrin was losing money. Every time, remember, you have to supply the refinery to work is to supply the refinery with crude oil. Now, I don't want to go into the intricacies because it's going to take a lot of time. But sometimes when we bought the foreign crude, it came with certain specifications because it gave us certain things like the API and gravity and that sort of thing. But I don't want to go into all that. Is little things that some people are not going to understand. Because whenever you're going to sell to a particular international or extra-regional customer, as we called them at the time, they would want certain specifications. Sometimes the local crude, which we called Molo, would not give us that. Our Molo was a kind of a sweet crude with heavy with sulfur in it. And therefore we had to import foreign crude in order to give us certain specifications to sell to our international and extra regional markets. I don't want to go into all of that right now. But to say that Paria is not making money and we're not getting any foreign exchange, we are still, although we are importing the commodity, we are still selling to our regional markets. We're still selling outside of Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, when we sell in Trinidad, we get TT dollars. Yes, I agree. But when we sell outside of Trinidad and Tobago, we get US dollars coming in. And Paria is not going to buy at this price and sell at the same price. They're going to sell at a higher price in order to make a profit, even on the local market as well. That is why the finance minister was indicating that they're going to make it in such a way that the price will go up and down and so on, in order to facilitate the rise in price of the crude on the international market. But people have to understand why he wanted to do it. No, the problem with the PNM is that he should have done it when they take too long to implement things. That is the problem with the PNM. If he had done it before, all the thing about rising crude prices and so all of that old talk that we hearing today, that would have been null and void, because it would have automatically have gone up already. And that is the issue that we have to deal with. So to come and say that, we are making no money and Roger talking because Roger losing $7,100 bills every month because of the closure of the refinery. That is Roger. That is Roger's bugbear. He losing money. You understand? So he will hate Dr. Rowley from now till never. He don't care. Even though he put up effigy of Kamala between 2010 and 2015, he forget about that already. He's studying his bottom line. And as far as he is concerned, the Prime Minister took that away from him, but the Prime Minister didn't have a choice. Either the country falls, or we pay our people and we begin to make a profit. Heritage is selling crude oil. Last week, they sold 500,000 barrels of raw crude. They're selling crude. Coming in, people are working in Heritage, and we are selling the crude oil. We're still selling. So we're making money. You're going to hear at the end of the year how much money Heritage made. Heritage has been making a profit ever since they came on stream.
Brian, we're almost out of time, eh?
I just want the people to understand that these people are just talking because they have nothing else to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian. So, guys, that's all the time that we have for today. It was a pleasure beginning company. It was a pleasure having you in ours. And Dominic, well, you'll be on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Dominic will be on Sunday. Sean will be here tomorrow and Friday, please God. So, Dominic, as we say, ciao. Talk to you guys later. Be safe. We out.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
London, get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big man in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business. April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
If I had one wish, and Skinny Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th. It's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.
Be your friend blinking bad. I'm the friend I'm thinking bad. Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage God, Selector G, Survival Number 1, and DJ Wince. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £35 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trini British 447404-050703. And Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn.
This is real comedy.
Dan, I want to know what you're really doing here. What is